We make the strings
louder.
Alright guys, so today, Jamie, what are you doing? She's eating a strawberry. We're heading to the scrapyard to get rid of some of the remnants out of the shop. I had this dually bed outside, and I'm scrapping the Crown Vic, the engine out of the Crown Vic. You know, the one that I made angry with itself. But yeah, basically just trying to get rid of a lot of the stuff that I had laying around. A lot of little scrap and tidbits and all that. Hopefully today I can maybe find a bit of a dumpster that has a little bit more room in it. But yeah, as of now, we're ripping it to the thing. You can see there's all the crap out there. But yeah, so I'll show you guys a little bit more when we get there. The old scrapyard. Gonna pull up over here on the deal. I think it's my turn, I don't know. Okay, so I weigh that many. Now I just gotta figure out which one of these guys is gonna pick up me and all my shit. Assuming one of these guys, maybe.
Oh my goodness.
The old Crown Vic engine. Stuff. So now I gotta weigh out. So we'll see how much all that one stuff weighed. So 10,280. So we had like 1,800 pounds, which I think that's maybe like 50 bucks or something. We'll see. See what they tell me. Because I don't even know what scrap is right now, but I'll show you guys the receipt.
$84.35.
Oh. So I got $84.35, like $24 of that was aluminum that I had. Oh, look at that little trolley over there. Little trolley, but yeah. So I got some coin. Ooh! But yeah, so now I think me and the old lady are gonna go get some breakfast burritos, probably. Well, maybe I might stop over at this one place. I need to get a flex plate for a 7-tree Power Stroke, so I'm gonna maybe stop over there and see if they have one of those. Alright guys, so back at the shop right now from the scrapyard. So you can see I already got a little turn, well, like a little eye bolt up there. I went to Lowe's and I bought a bunch of stuff. So I got these eye bolts. A little extra like nuts and bolts and washers so I could kind of go on each end of it. This little turnbuckle thing, this is kind of most of the way extended, and then it has about that much threads in there, so I'll be able to tighten it up both on each sides. These little things, basically you just cross the wire back around and then tie them in there. I got these little things, which I'm not sure if I'm going to use those or not. But yeah, I think this is 3/32 cable, and so I think it's rated up to like 800 pounds per strand or whatever, so 2 of those on there. Definitely there's not 800 pounds of going back and forth. So I just need to climb up on the shelf up there. So hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing right here. Got this cable, I went ahead and I let it loose. There's these things, I'll go ahead and bust one of these out and see what I think of it. What I'm trying to do is basically like spread this a little. If it goes in there. So that'd be nice for it to go nice and around that. But yeah, that's definitely not okay. There we go. We can do that. Mr. Pinchy, and so there we go. Straighten that out. I'm just gonna go in here. This is the first time I've ever really used these things, so bear with me. Something along these lines. Should have probably already had this on there. It's tight enough to me. So yeah, that's the plan is to climb up on the deal now and bolt some shit together. Yeah, so I was just gonna go off one of those, go off that bolt right there. It's actually pretty solid. But yeah, I brought some nuts and bolts up here as well. There's some decent bolts too with a big old washer on them. So they should be just fine. There we go. That one's in. Should probably go down a little so that I could adjust that turnbuckle enough, which I'm assuming I ain't gonna have to do too much crazy stuff to do it, but yeah, that looks freaking good to me. So you got Mr. Cutty out with just the little skinny, the remnant blade. I got me a full battery, nice and lightweight. Get this thing hooked up in there. Damn you. Quit that shit. Damn it. Quit. Fuck you. Just like unraveling its own ass on me. Pulling my hair too. Whatever. Probably isn't the best thing to be doing this by my damn self in here, but here we go. So it's gonna go to right there. So I figure I'll give myself a couple extras off of here. What a shithead that thing is. If it would quit unraveling itself, we'd be alright. Quit. So there we go. That's what that's gonna look like. Give this the bend. I'm just hanging on by the one arm that I'm doing work with, so that's probably pretty smart. And put a different leg around that. Oh, there we go. Thought I learned my lesson last time I did this, huh? Looks freaking good to me. Should have enough tension to pull it tight. So I got that one all up there and kind of stretched a little bit. Getting some help right now, just trying to pick a hole to stick that up through. But yeah, we should be good to go here in a minute. All right, so we got them all tight. I went ahead and I lowered it down. Yeah, go ahead and give it a. So you can see like the Civic is like moving a little bit, but the rack itself, like, yeah, the Civic is wobbling, but the front of the rack definitely isn't. The back is kind of got a little bit of a wiggle, but it's definitely a hell of a lot stronger than it was. Get the turnbuckle up there. But yeah, definitely turned out good. I went ahead and I have basically like a nut. If you push it from the back, it wobbles a little bit, but I have a nut basically on the inside of that, and then the little eyelet. I did move it down. I did have it at the very top, but it was wanting to twist it as soon as we started to put a little bit of pressure on it, so I put it right above that. So it's basically like a little gusset, and so it seems like it stabilizes it a lot. Might get some more turnbuckles and do maybe like a little crisscross or something here in the back, just to kind of strengthen that up a little bit. The issue is just the cars are in the way. You know, the back bumper is hanging off of it and the front is hanging off up there, so I can't really do much with that. But I definitely think I could add a few little braces here and there, or at least like tie it maybe like this end like over there and then the other end back over here. I don't know, something along those lines to sturdy it up, but it's a hell of a lot better now. Uh-oh, finally gonna be putting in a little bit of work on Big Dirty. Still need to clean up the shop a little bit, but this is something I've been wanting to do for a really long time, which is install a backup camera. So when I bought the shelves, the guy who I got them from, basically he was moving shops, and he was moving into another shop that already had a bunch of equipment and stuff in it, and already had lifts and all that other stuff. But he did backup cameras. So he had one laying around. This is it. It's just a kind of a cheaper one. This is the monitor, 4.3-inch monitor, and you can see I've just been kind of playing around with figuring out a place to mount it. I was gonna mount it like right here, and then I was like, that's kind of weird. And then I was like, oh, maybe I'll mount it up here. And then I was like, well, maybe I'll mount it right there. And then I was like, oh, actually, turn on my headlamp. I was like, that thing would go pretty good. That thing would go pretty good if I was able to just mount it right here in this gauge pod. Because this, I've always had like a second boost gauge. Because I initially got these set of gauges out of another truck, and it had boost, pyro, and trans temp. But my truck is an 02, so it already has the tranny temp thing in the dash. And that other sensor was like, it was just ran in there, so I left that other one in the other truck. But so yeah, I've always had that other boost gauge in there chilling. So now, basically you're gonna stick this in here like this, and then it has kind of a flat surface right there on the back, where it kind of mounts up to. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put a piece of sticky tape on it, but try to move it over this way as much as I can to get it out of my like line of sight. But I definitely think that'll be a pretty good solution to my whole backing up to the trailer issues, which I'm sure everybody who's tried to back up to a trailer by yourself, you know it's not too much fun. This is the camera that he included with it. This was just kind of like one of them little extra deals that kind of threw in because I was getting this stuff. But so that's the camera, and it kind of rotates in 170 degree. Comes with a hole saw and the wire and stuff. And he also gave me some more, another like 10 foot of the wire. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and figure out how to get this this crap installed. And yeah. Yeah, first thing I kind of wanted to do was test it out and see what it actually looks like. So you can see I got my little jump box right here. Got the little power and ground getting ready to arc on each other, but yeah, so it's not bad. You can see me right there, just looking at you guys. So it's not bad, you know, for kind of how cheap it was. So I'm pretty stoked to actually be doing this. I was like debating a long time ago. I was like, should I buy a new truck with a backup camera, or should I just put a backup camera in mine? So, so that's what we're doing right now. So now I'm back here in the back of the truck. I got it all hooked up over here at the jump box. Got all the power. So I'm just kind of looking at the monitor right now, trying to see if I can actually see the ball. So you can see like right there, the ball's at the bottom of the screen, and that's pretty much like right here. So I was almost thinking that the guy told me that he normally just like cuts a hole like right in the center of the license plate. Like right there, because that looks like a dot. So I mean, I might as well just like drill a hole right there in the center of it, and then mount it there. I don't know. I don't think that would. I don't think that'd be too bad. I think that would definitely be able to see the ball, and then and it'd be kind of hidden too, and it kind of like it almost looks like that dot that's already there. So I think I'm gonna attempt to do that. I don't know. I just got new license plates for this thing because I kept backing into it with the damn trailer. So I'm gonna probably put it there. That seems like a good spot. So. So yeah, you can see I got it all mounted right there in the center. The whole saw kind of jumped around and did some stuff, but if you look right here, that's the ball. So that's kind of nice. Well, that's not much of an install video, but it's in. You can see, got her all drilled and installed there. I ran the wire basically right there, and kind of got it zip tied up in a couple little spots. But got the little wire wrap going all around it. I did another. Basically, I tied it into the backup light wiring, and then ran that up forward. And then I put a 3-amp fuse in here, since like there's a tiny little wire that runs the camera and the screen. So I just ran a 3-amp fuse, so it shouldn't really be drawing very much power at all. But I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Haven't had it outside in the night, but put it in reverse. See, reverse lights are on. There we go. That's my backup camera. So, and you can see the ball is right there. So I should be pretty easy to back up trailers now. Pretty stoked that I actually have that. I was gonna go ahead and hook up like a switch to it, just so if I wanted to like check my load when I'm driving down the road or something. Yeah, another thing I did is I hooked up my third brake light. You could see it shining up there. Had the camper shell on here for a little while, and I just figured it'd be probably nice of me, you know, as far as being courteous to other people, to make sure that third brake light's on there. You know, like driving through traffic and stuff, it's definitely more noticeable when somebody's slowing down when that's up there. So, but I really like how it mounted right there on the gauges, especially since I had that basically that empty gauge or whatever. So I just basically double-sided sticky taped it right here on the back, and it is held on there pretty good, pretty decent angle. There's like these little like clicking tabs on the back that you could like adjust the brightness and stuff with. I just cut them off because it was like touching, and every time as soon as I went to stick it down, it started doing some weird stuff. But yeah. This wasn't really like an install or how-to. I was just kind of showing you guys what I did on that. Gonna be doing some more stuff with Aaron's car, doing exhaust and stuff on that. That'll be another video. I'm super pumped that these things are actually seems to work really good with keeping that thing stable. Still need to bolt it to the floor, you know, just in case somebody pulls in here with a car or tries to back in here with a trailer and accidentally clips it or something. I'm definitely going to be getting that bolted down soon, but yeah, I'm super stoked at how that all turned out last week, so hopefully you guys liked that video. Still need to clean up this hellacious mess over here, but been busy with some other stuff. Oh, and I also worked on the Supra. I was working on the engine base, so you'll see that probably, I don't even know what day it is. I think that's just Thursday. That'll probably be Monday's video, so look forward to a Supra video. A couple of you guys were commenting and asking me to like the Rob Ferretti, which is Super Speeders Rob's, he's doing like a challenge with like David Patterson and Rob Dahm and all that stuff, and there's like $10,000 prize or whatever that Ferretti's like putting up or whatever. But they're doing like a project car race. A lot of people, you guys commented on there, and you know, I mentioned it on my Snapchat, and a bunch of people were like, yeah, you should do that, you should totally do that. But he's putting like a cap. I haven't personally talked to him, but just from like seeing what other people said, 250,000 is the minimum by Labor Day, I believe, which is like September or October. I don't know. It's a little bit away, but I don't think I would be at 250,000 subscribers before then, and that's the minimum that he wants a channel to have, or they're gonna do like a vote. I wouldn't mind. I would definitely love to do another challenge. I didn't really like what happened with the whole Haggard Garage thing. I felt like, you know, my like time and everything wasn't respected in that aspect. You know, there was like no acknowledgement really for like when it came down to the actual challenge video. But I definitely love to do more challenge videos. I feel like that's what I would love the channel to be, is doing like actual builds and challenges and a purpose for a car. Because sometimes it's just hard to have like a reason to build a car, especially when you're building them for yourself. It's like, how many cars can you actually build? You know, I mean, it'd be cool to do like a turbo on the Integra, and, you know, finish the Civic and do another crazy drift car. But it's like, how many drift cars can you have? How many street cars can you have? Like then it just gets expensive, and all your money's tied up in all that stuff. You know, you can't sell that many of them a year. So that's why I was kind of doing the whole giveaway deal. But yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling, but maybe I'll continue rambling. I emailed Chris from B is for Build. I was, you know, mentioned, you know, like a challenge or something like that. I definitely like to do something like that with actual, like, you know, not necessarily huge car channels, but channels that actually like build cars, and people that like build the cars and drive the cars. That would be a really, you know, I feel like that fits me, and that there's a couple other channels that I think that would work with. But, you know, I just figured I'd kind of acknowledge the whole challenge situation. But yeah, I'd definitely like to do more challenges. I'm super stoked to be doing the giveaway here in a little bit. The giveaway car, working on some other, you know, issues with that, legality issues and stuff. But yeah, sorry this video was a little bit random. One other quick thing before I go, I should be down in Houston, Texas for round 1 of Lone Star Drift. So if you guys are in the Texas, Houston area, we'll be in Houston for 2 days, like Saturday, Sunday, and then we're going to go up to Austin and do some stuff. But yeah, I will be in Texas, so if you guys are down in that area, or if you've never been to a Lone Star Drift event, be sure to come check it out. I'll be there. Adam LZ's coming out there, Taylor Ray. So yeah, come check that out. And I'm going to sit here and edit a video. Yeah, appreciate you guys watching again.